Hi, so you've finished making your website, you've published it. Now, how do you submit it to Google Classroom? Well, here's how. Here I have the editing mode in Google Sites. This link is not, I repeat, it is not the link that you hand in to Google Classroom. We need a published link. So you've hit the publish button already. You've gone through the settings. If you don't know how to do that, check the other video out on Google, how to use Google Sites. I explain it all there to you. Remember, the little arrow next to the publish button shows you view published site. So this gives you a link to that exact page that you were on. What page were you on? Were you on the home page? Were you on the actual social media as an educator page? This is the page I want you to hand in, the one on using social media as an educator. So if you happen to be on the home page, let me just go there. You will automatically, when you added a new page in Google Sites, it makes you a new link up here in the top. So I want you to go to that page. We get the right website address at the top. Okay. Here we're going to highlight it. We're going to copy it. Right click and copy, or Control C, Command C. We're going to copy that website address. Now we're going to go open up your Google Classroom. Classroom.google.com. And hey, there's Education 503 EdTech. Click it. Once we're in here, we're going to go into the classwork section. And you will see, participation task number 1. Click it. Then what you're going to need to do is go to View Assignment. View Assignment. You got to click that link. Okay. Here's all the stuff. If I ever in future participation tasks give you some file templates, each your own copy, they're going to show up here in the Your Work area. Now this week I didn't. I just gave you a couple of links. That's it. So what you're going to do is you're going to add or create. Okay, we're not going to create anything. We're just going to add something. But when you click add or create, look at all the choices you get in Google Classroom. Well, what are we going to add? A link. What link are we going to add? Well, we're going to add the one we just copied to that fully published web page for using social media as an educator. So I'm just going to Control V or right click paste. There it is. Add a link. Give it a few seconds and check it out. It's going to pop in there. There, look, I can even see a tiny version of my web page there. Okay. Now, whenever you are ready, you are going to hit the turn in button. Okay. Now, if you need to ask me some questions, this private comments place is certainly a place you and I can chat back and forth about participation task 1. And if you make sure you hand it in properly, again, don't hand in that editing version in Google Sites where you see all these menus and things like that. That's the editing version. No, I won't have access to that. Even if you give me that link, I won't be able to open it. Okay. What you want is that published version. Okay. So once I publish, view published site, it opens up. This is the one I want. Okay. So you've gone in, you've added it to Google Classroom. Everything's good to go. You've checked the website and you make sure that you've got all on the rubric. Here's the scoring guide here. You've got everything you need. Which grade are you going for? If you're going for 4 out of 5, you've got all those things in place on your page. If you want to go for 5 out of 5, you've got that stuff as well. If you're not sure, ask me. And you've handed it in on Google Classroom. All right, all that's left is the turn in button. Hit that. You're turning in a link. That's it for this week. Turn it in. I shouldn't say that's it. I mean, that was a little bit of work. You made a web page. Okay, you're now a web publisher. Congratulations. Now, if it's like, oh, wait, I did something wrong. I didn't mean to do that. You've got all week to do the unsubmit button, or just let me know. And if I've got an issue, I will let you know through the private comments, most likely, which will send you an email anyways. So whatever, we'll get a hold of each other if there are issues, but I really want you to be sure before you submit. Okay. And that's it. That is how you hand in your assignment. So congratulations, and we'll see you next week.